So I thought I'd come on and talk a little bit about my experience when I was diagnosed with PMDD a long time ago. I was like 27-ish. I worked at this job that I didn't really like, and it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was getting dressed to go to work, and somebody from the office texted me something that I needed to do as soon as I got in. Like, this is not life or death work. And just that text message just completely set me off. I went into a fit of crying uncontrollably. I was hyperventilating. I couldn't think straight. I was like screaming. I was married at the time to my first ex-husband. And he freaked out. Like, we just didn't know what to do because I couldn't stop crying and I couldn't catch my breath, and he couldn't calm me down. So he had the presence of mind to call my primary care physician. So luckily I got a chance to go and not have to sit in the lobby and wait. I got to go straight in the back because I'm literally breaking down. But then the nurse comes in and starts asking me questions like, how much do you weigh and how tall are you? And I literally flipped out. I was like,
go get the doctor.
I don't want to talk to you about this right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, bring the doctor.
So the doctor comes in, and it is a young Caucasian male, just to be clear. And he starts asking me, what's going on. And I start telling him about how the work text just triggered something, and I don't know. And then he checked to see if I was pregnant. And then he told me after we had a long conversation that he thought I had PMDD. And I was like, what the hell is that? And he explained it to me, and he told me some options. At that time it was Effexor, and it was like a low dose, but I just remember when I started it, it took the edge off of, I didn't even know I needed to have the edge taken off. So yeah, like, it was a very interesting way that I got diagnosed, because you wouldn't think that a young male would have been the one to diagnose me. But he was super concerned about how I was feeling. I don't even remember that guy's name. That's terrible. Sorry, it starts with an H. Dr. H. Appreciate you. Because so many female doctors that I went to after that did not know what I was talking about, or would roll their eyes at me when I would tell them I had PMDD. They would be like, oh, what's that? Like I Googled it and made it up or something. Anyway, yeah, shout out Dr. H for, I don't even know how he knew about it. It was so long ago. He must have gone to some conference and was trying to show out and flex his little skills or something, because I literally can't imagine how he had the presence of, maybe he was just, let me not take away from him. Maybe he was a talented doctor. I have doctor trauma. So yeah, that's a little bit about my diagnosis story. It's crazy because I never had any idea that anything was related to anything other than just my personality back then. So, the story gets a little deeper. I think I should do a part 2 because it leads into me telling family members and friends about the situation, and they were very religious, and I have a lot of religious trauma from this situation too. So I want to share all that stuff, you know what I mean? Because people feel bad about taking medicine or going with treatment that works for them but is controversial to other people or something. But yeah, anyway, thank you to everyone who subscribed to my YouTube channel and who gave me thumbs up and who gave me encouragement in my DMs. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to film content, hell. Y'all ain't diagnosing me. Who else gonna diagnose me but me? You can't take my blood and check it and test for it. So